Hello, loves. Welcome back. I hope you're having a good evening or morning so far, and thanks so much for stopping by. Today, I am back with another Get Ready With Me video, and today will be my last day I hang out with my best friend. That sounds pretty sad, but she's moving away, a couple states away, so it will be our last hangout in a long time. So quite sentimental and yeah, a little sad at the same time, but I'm very excited to have her over, and we are heading over to get some really good food as well as do some shopping as well. And I'm excited to see her. Last time, and the video may be up, but we celebrated her bachelorette, and she's getting married in November. So we have been kind of prepping up and making sure that we got all the stuff ready for her wedding, her big special day, and all that. So that was basically what probably is on her mind as she is going throughout the next few months. But anyways, yeah, today it's just gonna be a very casual get ready with me. I'll of course try my best to put all the products down in the description in case you're interested. So starting off, I have my trusty little headband. I got this from Marshall's, and it has little, as you can see, little strawberries on them. Very adorable, and it is waterproof as well, so it's really great when I have to wash my face, and I guess all the hairs out of my face. So it's ready to be prepped, and I'm all good to go. So I did make a video separately on what I have in my makeup vanity, but since today we're gonna be out and about, I want to make sure that my makeup is pretty set. So I already put my lotion, but for lotion I have been using the Clinique lotion these days, just because it's just easy and very moisturizing on my skin. So that's that. And then for lotion, I have been using, of course, my sunscreen that I got from Japan. Alright, so I got pretty up and personal, so you can see everything that I'm putting on my face. We're gonna start off with our base today, and I'm starting off with my concealer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury concealer that I've been using for quite a while. This one has a little bit of that brightening effect, so it's perfect for the under eyes and just to kind of highlight the cheekbones on my face. I have a little bit of hyperpigmentation going on the sides, so I'm going to go ahead and cover those. Then I like to go in with my Fui Cushion Packed. This is in the color 1.5 Peach Glass, and this is a Korean cushion, which if you know a Korean person or you've tried Korean makeup, they are obsessed with cushion packs that have a little cushion foundation inside. It is so easy to get ready and makes it so much faster to just put everything on your face in a matter of a few seconds. So I'm going to use this packed cushion puff that it comes with. If we can focus. But it comes with a little cushion puff. And all you need to do is just tap, tap, tap. Remove some of the excess and just pat it on your skin. It does come out a lot more lightweight, and mine's a little bit dried out, so it's not going to be super heavy. But it's perfect for anyone who just wants something every day and nothing too heavy on their skin. And a lot of them already have SPF on them. So that's a really huge plus for me, because I want to make sure that I can get as much sun protection when I am wearing my makeup. I'm so sorry, but I had to switch my angles because my little sticky on my mirror was not sitting still. So you're gonna see a side angle of me, but hopefully that doesn't change too much. So that's my base of my skin. Again, kind of leaves a little bit of that glow, but still satin enough for me to powder off a little later. So next, what I like to do is I love to put a little bit of cream blush. And this is in the color P06. It's a beautiful pinky blush that has a little bit of gold sheen. So just use a little bit of my ring finger and just tap, tap, tap all throughout. And it leaves a really nice kind of peachy glow, which I personally really love, especially for the summertime. And my recommendation is putting this on right after you put the foundation, because that's when it kind of really picks up the pigment. So you can kind of see it's already pretty pink. And I like to blend it even more with the Sunbutter cushion, which is funny. This is the 정샘물 Artist Cushion Blush, and this is in the color Blooming Pansy. It's a beautiful peachy, it's more like a orchid, actually, orchid pink. Has a little bit of that kind of purplish hue. I have another one here as well, it's an orange color, but it comes with a small version of a cushion puff like this. And all you do is the same as the cushion. You just dab, and before you worry, the pigment is very light, so it's not overwhelming on your skin. And what I really like is it's kind of like a watercolor look, rather than just slapping on like a stamp of red. So really love putting that kind of glow back to my skin. But I love to set everything with a powder. This is my all-time favorite Huda Beauty powder, a cherry blossom cake. And I use the Laura Mercier powder puff to just get a little bit of powder on that. It smells very makeup-y. That makes sense. Kind of like a grandma's makeup. But again, I don't want to remove all the shine that I've already added, so I just go in the T-zone area just to powder that area off, especially because I get too oily around there. But I like to still keep that illumination on my nose and cheeks. Alright, next we're gonna go in with highlighter. This is another Japanese eyeliner that I got. This is the Cezanne highlighter in the color number 1. Let me show you how beautiful this looks. First of all, the engraving or embossing of the blush is beautiful. And can you guess how much it was? It was like $3. That's insane. And it comes with a blush brush as well. So I just do a little tap tap, remove a little bit of the excess, and just to highlight on the areas again where I just want it to really shine. So on the cheeks, a little bit on my lid like that, and then on my cupid's bow. So just like that. And personally, I like how the Japanese makeup is it's plastic, but it's like quite sturdy plastic. It hasn't broken on me or cracked on me yet, so I think so far it's been a good egg. And usually around halftime in my makeup, I turn on my eyelash curler. This is my eyelash curler that I just got from Shein. And this is good for when I want to just wear mascara. My lashes always go fully down, which totally sucks. So I like to use this to crimp my lashes and curl them all the way. But it takes time for it to warm up. So I'm going to let this warm up for just a little bit before I go ahead and do the rest of my makeup. Alright, so next I'm going to go in with some bronzer slash contour. I'm so happy that I hit pan on this because that's been my goal every year, is to make sure before I try to buy a new makeup product to use at least all of one product. And this is a really nice color because it kind of has a little bit of the gray tone, as you can see. Oh, and it's from Holika. It's in the shade number 1, so it's good for, again, the lighter skin tones, but a lot of Korean contours are very gray rather than orange like the Western ones. So I personally like it because it actually just looks like a natural shadow rather than just painting on some orange. And I go in with the middle shade, and I like to go in just at the bridge of my nose to kind of redefine my nose a little bit. Like that. And it looks better in pictures, in my opinion. I'm just kind of redefining that a little bit. So today I kind of want to go for a little bit of a pinky look. So I'm going to be using the Romand Better Than palette in Cheeky Cheeky Garden. It's a new palette that I got, and it's so pretty. Love the shades. Has a very cool tone, pinky, slightly like emo, purpley colors. So I thought this might be nice for a little bit of more dramatic effect on my eyes. But I am gonna go in with the hot pink and the light pink and just go ahead and brush that over on my lids. Just like that. I'm just gonna let that blend out. And for the inner corners, there is a very light shade right here. I'm just gonna use my fingers to kind of bring those colors in. Like that. It's not very noticeable on camera, but it just kind of lifts my eyes a little bit. And then after that, I'm gonna go in straight with the black eyeliner today. This is the Uso black eyeliner I got from a Allure Beauty Box subscription. But what I like about this is the tip is, if I could open it, the tip is very fine. It's great for like precise eyeliner looks. So I'm just gonna go straight in. And I just like to do a very easy swipe like that. And by the way, I have monolids, so I like to kind of overline a little bit because when I open my eyes, it's not super noticeable. So just like to kind of overline a little bit more than usual. That is usually the eyeline I'll do. I'm gonna try to imitate and do the same thing for the other eye. So again, I kind of like to look down a little bit and lift my head up to kind of get the perfect eyeliner look. I look a little crazy, but it works for me. And usually with these pen liners, you don't want to blink too hard right away because they still need a little bit of time to dry, as you can see. So That's my little pro tip. Then after I'm pretty much done, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of brown. Actually, I have brown right here. I'm gonna go in with the darker brown shade, and I will just work on the very outer edge of my eyes. And this just helps define a little bit more. It's very slight, but in my opinion, I think it helps bring dimension to my monolids rather than just putting one color on my lids. So that's the base shade, and then I have a little bit of that gradients as you come out. I'm not sure if it works, but I've learned it in a makeup video, and I'll pretty much believe everything on a makeup video. I am gonna go in with my brows, and I did mention this before, but I got microblading redone in South Korea when I was there about 3 months ago. So they're pretty filled, and before that my eyebrows were non-existent. Like, seriously, I did not have brows for a long time. But I will definitely say, if you're somebody who wants to save a little bit of more time and you don't have brow hair like me, get the microblading done, but make sure you go to a good professional. So I just like to kind of clean the lines a little bit because I really wanted a very natural brow. But the only downside about that is it fades very quickly. So I do usually need to fill in the front, but otherwise it makes it so much easier to just do my brows like that. I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes as high as I can. But again, I'm gonna be using the heated eyelash curler to bring the rest of my eyelashes up. You can see it makes, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Personally, I think it makes a difference. And I just want to make sure this is not too hot. Okay, I don't think it's too hot, so I go in and start just warming up my lashes. You can see how it helps kind of. So I also got this from Japan. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. This is different than the regular Maybelline mascara from the US because it's more waterproof, as well as the brush. I love this. It has been my go-to mascara ever since I got it. It creates a lot of volume, which a lot of some Korean mascaras just don't do for me. And yeah, it's really great for days that I want still natural but obvious like mascara look. You can see, really brings up my lashes, and it doesn't make them grow back down, which I've seen that a lot of Western mascaras do on my eyes. Really perks them up. And typically if I set it, for example, I like to have the middle ones kind of stick up, it will just set just like that. So amazing, right? I also go for this. This is the Clio Kill Lash. Also a wonderful mascara. But this one has a very thin brush, as you can see. Maybe it's focusing. Yeah. So it's really great for under eyes. But I don't know if it really gives that dramatic effect for the upper. So that's just my personal opinion, but I think it works better for my under eyes. My two lip combos, which is a lip liner as well as just a lip gloss. So this lip liner is from cheeks. So I just lip line just a tiny bit, then on the bottom of my lips, and then I go in with a lip gloss like that. It's a very pretty lip gloss. And that is pretty much it. It's a simple everyday lip gloss look. And yeah, so I'm gonna zoom you out so you're not so scared. That is it for today's look. I hope you enjoyed today's video. I'm sorry again if it felt rushed, but when am I not rushing when I do my makeup? I'll see you in the next video, and I have a few vlogs that I have to upload, so be on the lookout for that. And thank you so much for all your support. I really love seeing all your messages and comments, so thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.